Hey there, Aries. How are you? This is Maya, and this is your your monthly June 2021 reading. So I always ask for a vision before I turn on the camera, and I got the most mystical, humongous vision for you guys. It's just big, so I'm going to explain it very quickly, and then we'll get into the reading. So it's like the whole Aries collective got to this expansion in consciousness, this higher level of consciousness, and by doing that, it allowed the whole of the human collective to go up one notch, basically, in their consciousness as well. It was like every single one of you, Aries, were sent up. You know, there's no other way to say it. They're sent up to the halls of Amenti. The halls of Amenti have to do with Thoth, you know, and the emerald tablets. You know, I'm not gonna get into that here because it would take too long. But you can look that up. The halls of Amenti are at a higher level of consciousness. This is where we're supposed to be to reincarnate when we come back for another life. So it's above the physical realm, and so every and each Aries, everyone and each Aries in on Earth, on Gaia, was sent there and was welcomed by 12 ascended masters. Talk about ascension and mystical vision, right? And they, the 12 ascended masters, just surrounded you, made a circle around you, and bowed to each one of you. So wow, I mean, Aries, this is big, 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 you know, mystical, higher level ascension, higher consciousness type vision. I mean, ascended masters, you know, bowing to you guys. Every single Aries on Earth was sent up. I mean, it could be astral traveling, you know, you can see it as or, you know, interdimensionally. We're all multidimensional beings, and we're not always aware of all our dimension. But anyhow, the Aries collective did something, you know, got to a certain level of consciousness that took the whole collective of humanity to higher up, basically, in consciousness, right? So wow, I don't know, it's a very big vision. So let's see how it translates in your reading. At the center of your reading, you have the Fool, crossed by the Hermit. Wow. Wow, Aries. At your base, the Knight of Cups. Crowning you, Justice. Wow, okay. Recent past, the Five of Pentacles. Near future, the Seven of Swords. The way you see yourself in the situation, the Ace of Swords. Your environment, the Ace of Wands. Hopes and fears, the High Priestess. Are you kidding me? And out come the Knight of Wands. So really, this is not, and wow, Ace of Cups at the base of your reading. 3 aces here. Wow, Aries, this is not going to be for everyone. I mean, this is extremely spiritual. This is really a higher level here. I mean, we have the Hermit and we have the High Priestess. I mean, and the Fool, and 3 aces, and Justice. So really, yeah. So let me just take this. I mean, if we're talking about a higher level of consciousness here, look at that, the Hermit and the Fool. So it's like, yeah, it's like you've been through, Aries, you've been through an initiation, right, with the Fool, a big initiation, and you had to take a leap into the unknown. Something very big, an initiation that took you absolutely out of your comfort zone, something that would have felt in the 3D as a very long and steep learning curve. Spirit was, you know, barking at your heels and egging you on to take this leap of faith, and you did, and you became the Hermit, right? So this long time of introspection, of going within, to um, uh, to seek the light from within, right? It's, the hermit, he never gets answers from outside, not from, if you hear noises, it's my little dog, she's playing. Um, he needs to isolate, to go within, and get all the answers from within, get this illumination from within, this light that he then carries out to the world, right? And this is exactly what I was getting in your vision. It's absolutely amazing, Aries. This initiation, this big thing that you did, that brought you to a higher level of consciousness with the Fool, this leap of faith into the unknown, this initiation that you were successful at, that was very important for the human collective, for the collective consciousness. And it was long and hard. It took you to places maybe where you didn't think you could go. You had to dig deep here. The Hermit, card of Virgo, Major Arcana, you really had to dig deep to see this light, bring this light up for humanity, and you did. Wow, amazing. Crowning you, at your base, it's the Knight of Cups. So it's like this offering that you did for the collective. Guys, I am reading the cards very differently here in this reading, because it's really coming, it's really coming intuitively, and there's so many messages. Let me just get my dog out because she wants to get out. Just a second. Yes, Aries, oh my god, this is a very, very special reading right here. Yes, so at your base, it's like, it's this offering of love, of unconditional love. By going through this initiation that would have taken a lot out of you, the Hermit energy is not an easy energy. It can be the light at the end of the tunnel, and it does mean that, absolutely, but it takes time and introspection and soul searching to get to this light, and then give it to everybody else. And so you gave this offering to the human collective. We're all in an ascension process. We've been ascending for a few decades now, and we're really at the crunch time of ascension on Earth, into the 5D, into a higher level of consciousness for the whole collective. And it's like Spirit with this reading really wants to acknowledge something that the whole Aries collective did. The Aries collective is not a monolith, right? It's made up of so many different people. But it's like, yeah, it's this energy of Aries that really offered something extremely, extremely loving, compassionate, open-hearted, really hard-based to the whole human collective. And it's bringing, look at that, with Justice, card of Libra, Major Arcana, crowning you. It's bringing a level of balance, of karmic cycles closing up, balancing out. It's bringing out truth. I mean, you were in the halls of Amenti, being being welcomed by all the ascended masters who circled you and bowed to you. So it's something big. And with Justice crowning you, yes, it's big. It's something that brings truth out. It could be disclosure. It could be just unraveling certain illusions that we live in the 3D. With the conditioning of the matrix. And I'm sorry to be using all these words. I'm saying this is not maybe a reading for everyone. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But it's really what I'm getting here. It's that big, and this is what I was getting in your vision. It's just balancing, balancing the scales for humanity, and like getting, with this sort of truth, getting some very fundamental truth out here. And you have the High Priestess and the Hermit. I mean, We'll get to that in a second, and we'll clarify some of those. And look at the past and future energies. So in the past you have the Five of Pentacles, and in the near future you have the Seven of Swords. So really, really challenging energies of poverty consciousness, spiritual poverty, lack, feeling left out in the cold, of deception, lying, deceiving, manipulating. And it's like whatever you did, Aries, whatever you did with this initiation that you guys went through, well, it's like it's dealing with this on the space time continuum, you know. Really, it's what I'm getting, so I'm just gonna say it, right? It's just big. This is big, guys. Wow. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm not talking really personally, because of course, yes, I mean, by doing this in your personal lives, Aries, because you know it goes from the micro to the macro. So yeah, it's by doing this, and we all are one, right? We are it's unity consciousness. We all are one. So what someone does in their own life spills out and ripples, has a ripple effect in the whole of consciousness, in the whole of the human consciousness, right? And that's exactly what I'm feeling here. It's like you've been victorious over hardships, over very big core wounds of separation, abandonment, unworthiness, fears, insecurities, all the things that we all have as traumas. It's like you've been able to, by soul searching and doing this beautiful leap of faith here into the unknown, you've been able to completely leave that behind in the past. And you also resolve a lot of with justice and this sword of truth, this balancing out of karma. You are also dealing with a lot of manipulation, deceit, deception. I'm feeling like a lot of conditioning that we all have permeating our consciousness on a very big level. The 3D matrix, this conditioning that we all are basically waking out of. It's like you did something huge in your own life to start with, but it's like the whole Aries collective did that, and it's rippling effect. It's bringing truth where there was deceit, manipulation, mind game, mind control. Wow. All right. And the way you see yourself is the Ace of Swords. So like this breakthrough. Oh my God, Aries, this total breakthrough, this aha moment that you got in your mental body. And this was big, let me tell you. You have been aligned, you've aligned from your Earth Star chakra, all the way down from Earth and all the way up to your crown chakra, right? I mean, and in crowning you is justice, right? Yes, this balancing, this big aha moment, this breakthrough that you did, that you had concerning this huge initiation that you all went through. And that's how you see yourself in this situation, because you know that it happened, because it's in the mental body. It was a huge aha moment for you guys, a huge epiphany, and it just had the most amazing ripple effect on the whole of humanity. And that's why the Ascended Masters were bowing to you in the halls of Amenti, thanking you for this big breakthrough that you brought on for everyone on Earth. Amazing. And everyone in the whole universe, actually, because this ascension, it's the first time a whole planet ascends, but it has to do with the whole galaxy and the whole multiverse, basically. Oh, I don't think... Anyway, let's go on. Environment, Ace of Wands. So this renewal of passion, this creativity, whatever you did, whatever this breakthrough was, whatever this big initiation that you were successful in, that you offered absolutely to humanity, that rippled over and created a sense of justice and truth for everyone. um, it's also a renewal of passion. It's the gift from the universe. It's momentum, it's passion, it's creativity. It's all this, it has built all this up in the environment, in the human consciousness. And look at that, I mean, we have three aces. Oh my god. And you know, in your own life, in your own personal life, Aries, you know, let's start with that and then take it to the human collective. You have had a very big breakthrough in your life that did away with energies of manipulation, poverty consciousness, like you know, underhanded behaviors. You absolutely took that on and were victorious, successful over that. And you did that with love, with open heart, with compassion. And it led you to take this leap of faith into the unknown, this light at the end of the tunnel, where you got this big breakthrough in the mental body. And now you're getting all your emotion, all your passion, your fire, you're fired up, right? Your creativity, and you're all about fire, Aries. I mean, and then this renewal in your emotional body as well. It's like your cup runneth over, and there's this big gratitude that you have for everything that happened. It's like now, looking back at this in June, you're gonna understand exactly what this big learning curve, why it had to happen, what it was. And I'm telling you, it had a major effect on the whole human collective here on Gaia. So look at that. And this had, of course, from your personal lives, this had a major ripple effect, as I said, on all of us. It's absolutely insane. I've never had a reading like that. It's just wow. Okay. And now look at that. You have in hopes and fears, you have the High Priestess. So you had to follow your intuition a lot, Aries, big time. Okay. And you're all about action, right? You're all about taking initiative and acting upon it. You really are the fool, you know. You really are the fool. You are ready to jump into the unknown at any time. And wow, you know, I'm just hearing, and that's why you were chosen for this mission, because of your courage, you're so brave. You're not afraid of much, Aries. At least you're not afraid of the unknown. And so yeah, you had to listen to your intuition like never before on this. I mean, you have the Hermit and the High Priestess. Wow, talk about mystical and spiritual journey here. You had a major activation in your third eye chakra. You know, I'm also getting that, and you integrated the dark and the light, the dark and the light, the dark and the light. You've integrated them at a certain point with this amazing breakthrough. You integrated it so much that you allowed this big initiation to be done for humanity, right? For ascension at this time. Oh my god. Oh my god, Aries. I'm not going to do any other readings today. This is too much. This is too much. Right. And sorry. Really, this is mind-blowing. Wow. And as your outcome, the Knight of Wands, it's all you, Aries. You know, you're all about fire, about action, about go, but you're such a go-getter. And again, this is why you were chosen for this mission. And so you've taken action, you know, and you're gonna keep on taking action on this. All right, so let's just clarify some of those. Oh my god, I mean, this is really a very different reading here. I'm sorry if I'm not talking really personally about your life, but I can't There's nothing I can do about that. Look at that, yeah. Because, what am I doing? Just a second. I got completely thrown off here. Yes, sorry, okay. So let's get a clarifier for the Hermit and the Fool, please, Spirit. The Hierophant. Are you kidding me? Wow. Let's get a clarifier for the Five of Pentacles in the past, please, Spirit. Wow. Yes. Wow. And I'll get, please, a clarifier for the Knight of Wands. The Emperor. Your card, Aries. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. So this big initiation, this big expansion that you did on behalf of humanity, I cannot stress that enough. They keep repeating it, so I'm just saying what I'm hearing. It has to do with, you know, doing away maybe, because the Hierophant, you know, it can be a higher level of commitment, and absolutely you gave a higher level of commitment by achieving this mission, this spiritual mission for everyone. But the Hierophant can be about institutions as well, and organized religion. It can be sort of a rigid, unmoving energy that comes with conditioning, right? And this is what I think that, you know, this beautiful energy of the Fool that is ready to take this leap of faith, and this soul searching within, seeing the light from within of the Hermit. It does away, right, with organized religion. I'm not talking about, I have nothing against religion. I'm not religious myself. I have nothing against religion, but, you know, it does away with a certain amount of dogma that keeps people a little bit stuck in on their spiritual journey, and it is for the well-being of all, for all the well-being and the happiness of every single man, woman, child on earth, the animals, Gaia itself, right? In the past, this Five of Pentacles, this poverty consciousness, this is a big conditioning that we have here on Gaia in the 3D. You helped put that an end to that, or, you know, at least, you know, you really contributed to this conditioning being left behind, you know, being completed and left behind. These mental prisons, you know, not seeing a way forward because of the slack mentality. You helped, look at that, another fire card, the King of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands. It's you, Aries, really, you know, but this is the king, right? He's the master. You really, with your eccentricity, you're eccentric in the most beautiful way, just being self-confident, not needing to compare yourself to anybody, coming from an authentic place with all this fire, this passion and creativity that you have, Aries. Well, this is exactly, I mean, you might not even, I mean, most of you, or most of the Aries collective won't be, you know, consciously saying, okay, I'm doing this mission right now, let me go and, you know, and poverty on earth. That's not it. It's just by being yourself, by all you guys being yourself, that this is happening, right? Doing away again with deceit, lies, manipulation, success, triumph, positive movement forward with the chariot, major arcana card of Cancer, and again this integration of light and dark that has been a theme in your whole reading, right? Integration of light and dark at a very, very high level, expansion of consciousness due to this, right? And when consciousness expands, right, this kind of behavior, this slower energy kind of behavior kind of fades away, And there's this beautiful, beautiful chariot of positive movement forward. I mean, we have that, and we have the 3 aces. Oh my god. And this justice that is being made, done, met for everyone, it has to do with abundance. We're going from the 5 of Pentacles, lack, poverty consciousness, to the 10 of Pentacles, which is absolute abundance. And this is happening in your own lives, guys, and it's rippling for everyone. It's just whoa, right? Big abundance, card of legacy, something, abundance on the long term. I mean, abundance that is there for good, and you've anchored that for the whole of humanity, right? And look at that. The Knight of Wands, in your outcome is clarified that the Emperor, your major arcana, Aries, you universe is really stressing all these ascended masters that have bowed to you. Wow, Aries, you've led by example. You're a natural born leader. You're wise beyond anything. You're sitting pretty on your throne, and you've led everybody with natural authority, with care, with compassion, with love, with wisdom. And that's why your card is coming up at the end in the outcome. Wow, chills, goosebumps. Wow, Aries. Well, this was a very specific reading and very mystical, so I hope it helped someone out there. And thanks for being here. Bye. And thanks for doing for us what you did there, Aries. Thank you very much. Bye.